Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well today. This is what will probably be the last update to the new studio space. It's basically done at this point. The lights are all on and set to somewhat different colors. I don't know why, but basically I just wanted to kind of give a rundown on where things are and where things have gone over the last couple of weeks for the setup here. So of course, I just walked in, I'm facing the studio at this point. And so let's just kind of take a look around and kind of talk about things that I've done, things that I'm still in the process of doing, that sort of thing. So here is, you know what, let's activate this, turn all this stuff on here. There we go. There it goes. So here is my current desktop setup. That is an old laptop from Hewlett Packard that I've had for years and years and years. It's a third generation i7 with 8 gigs of RAM and an ATI Radeon 7750M, I think, for the graphics card. That's that laptop right there. I've got Garuda Linux on it. There is my 4K display that I've got attached to it. And this is what I've currently got going on. Now, in a previous video, I'd actually done a review of a Tuxedo Linux laptop that I loved the hardware. There was, let's do this, So there was a bit of a disconnect in the communications between me and them, and luckily somebody else stepped in, got it all sorted. We're still figuring out some particulars, but that's going very well. They've got a great product. There was just a communication issue, and it's been sorted, and I'm stoked that we've been able to do that. So I still do have another laptop coming in the meantime, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that Tuxedo laptop. In fact, I'm still not sure, but things are looking better, so I'm super stoked about that. So again, we've talked about the desk. That was actually in one of the first videos, second video, I guess. Over here, that's where my camera sits, and I've got kind of a janky bass trap made out of some thick blackout curtains that actually seems to work pretty well when I'm set up over there. Of course, the camera goes right on top of that. But of course, I'm holding the camera, so that's not where it is presently. I've got a 4K webcam up there that is absolute trash. Can't get it to work right with anything, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Moved the lights so that they're better. Originally, I had a light actually hanging from that TV screen there. It was jank. This is much, much better, and I can control the lighting much better there as well. I've also got a USB microphone there that I'm not gonna end up using, but I thought I was, so it's there. I'll figure it out later. Of course, sound deadening, an old picture I took long time ago coming out of a bicycle tunnel. That's been on my walls forever, and then it got moved, and now it's here. So over here, just more storage, trash can, lamp, seating in case anybody wants to come and see what's going on over here. And then this shelf is actually pretty new as well. I decided to add that. I didn't like the gimpy shelf that's over here now. I didn't like it in my background, so I got this. And as luck would have it, I didn't get all of the little connector things to hold these together. So I ended up doing this stair step thing. In fact, there's more of these panels down there because I'm missing the connector pieces that I need to hang them up. But I thought it was cool. I could light it up this way. Kind of put some more things on display more neatly. Plus it gives me more storage in these different bins here. So I love having that. The Raspberry Pi, that's actually a Raspberry Pi case or setup to run multiple Raspberry Pis with 120 millimeter 5 volt RGB fan. Those are the colors you get with it, but that's kind of where that is. And then that is actually powering this display right here that will just kind of give some life to the background. I've just been kind of messing around with that. Very cool little project. I'll put links to all of this in the description as far as what I used to make this work, but it's an application to just run stuff like this in the background. So love that. It was super easy to get set up. On the steps, also, gosh, if I could talk, I've got, so like down here, right there, and right there, and right there, and right there. Those are all mesh networks that have been sent to me by different companies to test out. There's packaging down there for those. There's a Steam controller down there still in the box. Steam controller up there in the box. What else? Oh, there's a field monitor for a camera. A super old iPad, still has the big connector there. I don't know if that'll focus, but still got the big connector on there before they went to the Lightning or whatever they're doing these days. Then just some networking stuff there. Raspberry Pi cases back there on the well, that's a lamp. That's the word I'm looking for. So some Raspberry Pi cases there, an old AMD, what is it, an R7700 series XFS Ghost GPU right there. It's a 1 gig card, so there's that. And then we've got this artwork back here that I picked up from Displate. Absolutely love it. I love how it looks, how it was to set up. The fact that they make it super easy to, to move things around and set things. They've got a great mounting thing going on with that. And then, of course, to go with the sound panels up there, I put a rug down here that kind of has that same geometric shape there. A while back, you may have noticed, or you may have seen me do a review video of the Fuqido gaming chair. So I picked up another one for out here. It's a great chair. I did put a cushion in it just because. Had a cushion, so I thought I'd put it there. In fact, I've got another one over here. Yeah, so I've got the Fuqido gaming chair there, some more storage off to my right there. I'm gonna put probably a soldering station on that at some point. And that kind of, I think, covers most everything at this point. However, there are two things that were sent to me recently by companies that I did want to give a bit of recognition to. The first one here is this Xreart. I'm not sure if that's actually how it's pronounced, but that's what I'm calling it because, in fact, you know what? Hey, Google, set the studio lights to white, please. Yes, I say please to Google because when they take over, I want them to know me as somebody friendly. Anywho, so here's this Xreart thing that I absolutely love. So as I was going back through and looking at the footage of taking a look at this Xreart thing, I wasn't happy with the footage and I feel like it deserves better attention. So I've actually gone ahead and hung it up here so that we can get a better idea of kind of what's going on here. So hopefully this will be better. So like it says, it is the iPhone 3GS. Here we can see some of the parts. This is all exploded. You know, talks about when it was first released in 2009, discontinued in 2012, the logic board, and of course the SIM card tray right there that is actually, you know, goes with that. They were so big. Like that's my finger doesn't even hardly cover it. They were so big back then. Of course, here we've got the back of the case. I don't know if we can see that, but it was a 32 gig model there. Of course, we've got some different parts and it's all blown up so that you can see all of the main components of the iPhone. In this case, the iPhone 3GS. They've got several different options for technologies. Here we can see it was a 3.5-inch screen that was 480 by 320. Such bad resolution compared to today. Of course, this was cutting edge technology back then. Here we got the dock converter, stay hungry, stay foolish from Steve Jobs there. Xreart, of course, the adapter for the circuit board and the plug and the dock connector and all of that down here. Just a very cool setup that they've got. Let's focus there. Come on, there we go. But I decided to go ahead and just put it. Let's focus. Come on, long focus. There we go. So here we can see it's actually on the wall with the shelf there. And I replaced one of my acoustic panels with the iPhone 3GS, just so that when you come in, it is one of the first things that you'll see, and you can just kind of walk up here and see all of the parts that were in there. I absolutely love it. Looks very cool, and they've got so many different old retro things like this. I'll put links to all of this in the description, and in fact, you know what? Here are some different things that they have available. So definitely check these guys out if you're in the market for some new retro tech artwork. They've done just a great job. Or you can just order a blank kit and put your own stuff in there. They've got a really cool product line here, and I wanted to share it with you, and I want to thank them for sending this over and making this now part of my office, my background that you guys will see in upcoming videos. But definitely check out the link in the description down below. There'll be an affiliate link down there where you can pick some of this up for yourself and start displaying some retro tech on your own walls. That kind of covers everything that's going on new in here. There was also another company that reached out to me, and I want to show you what they've got as well. Okay, so a company called MagicTag reached out to me, and they sent over a couple of, well, they sent this over. One of them is just a tag that you can stick somewhere. The other is a business card of sorts. In fact, it's a digital business card, and it has a couple of different features. Obviously, it's got my name, it's got my logo. It also has a QR code here so that you can just have somebody scan this with their phone and download a contact file that they can then import into their contacts, and then you don't have to like pay for business cards over and over and over again. You just keep this, and it keeps all of your data on there. I will say, in order to get your data to change, you have to talk to them. You have to send them an email, get in touch with them, and they will change it on their end. I hope they come up with a way to fix that later. But for right now, that's how it works. So this is actually pretty cool. I dig this. But basically, let's see. Let me unlock my phone here. Oops, there we go. Nope. All right, so here is my phone. It's a TCL 10 Pro, and if I just like that, it's like, hey, let's download this file. You can say I've downloaded it a bunch just for testing purposes, but that's what it does. It downloads this VCF file so that they can import your contact information into their device. So I really do dig that. So let's click cancel on that. And then this other one, let's actually move that out of the way so that there's no issues here. So again, we're gonna take a look at this little MagicTag circle thing here. And when I tap my phone to it, there it goes. It automatically opened up my YouTube channel. Now, you don't have to have it go to a YouTube channel, obviously. You can have it go to basically anywhere you'd like it to go to. And they're very, very cool. In fact, they sent over a little commercial. Maybe I'll put that in right here. But yeah, so very, very cool little products here, and I want to give the MagicTags a shout out for sending this over to me. It really does make things easier. If I want to send somebody to my YouTube channel, I can have them click that. If I want to give them my contact information, again, they can scan the QR code or just, tap the thing to their phone. Of course, it doesn't work on the front, but again, like that, and then they can download my contact information just that easily. All right, so there you go, guys. Oops, man, focus, man. What are you doing? Focus. Anywho, there we go. There is, I think, probably one of the last updates. I'll keep you posted on what I decide to do with the laptop situation, whether I go with the new one that I ordered, or if I decide to keep the Tuxedo Computers laptop. Again, great hardware. There was just a communication issue there that luckily we were able to get sorted pretty painlessly. So that's it, guys. This is all because of you. You guys really did help me out getting to a point where I needed a dedicated recording space so that I can continue to make better content, more content, that sort of thing, to keep you guys up to date and informed, and I can share new Docker containers and technologies with you guys. And I'm super excited to have you guys along for the ride. So I do want to say thank you to everybody, whether you're subscribed, you just watch without subscribing, patrons. Thank you all for all of this. It really does mean the world to me, and it's because of you guys that I get to do what I love to do, and that's share technology and that sort of thing with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I'm gonna keep rambling otherwise. So as always, thanks for your time. I always appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you in the next video.